Yo! So here we are, coming into the middle of January. And we have Capricorn stellium. Capricorn is all about structure and stability and creating like a foundation. And these new moons, they don't arrive in fireworks. The sky is completely dark. There is no show about a new moon. It's just there. Can't see it, but it's there. So there's a quiet energy in this new moon. The silence and the structure and the power of like a mountain, right? The Capricorn is associated with the mountain goat. And if you know anything about mountain goats, they are climbing up hills that are like this and running and sprinting and jumping and parkouring, right? Insert meme. but these new moons come in to ask us what we want. There's a practicality to this particular new moon. So it's not necessarily about dreaming bigger and having a bigger vision and what does the next 6 years look like, but more along the lines of what is something that you, as a human, as a person, what is it that you're able to actually hold consistently? Something that you won't abandon after 3 weeks when it gets boring. Something that can be cultivated every single day with joy and excitement and admiration. And the new year, there's the resolution. This year I'm gonna do differently. This year I'm gonna get in shape, and I'm gonna meditate more, and I'm gonna journal every day, and I'm gonna make more money. And then around January 20th happens, and it's like, life hasn't changed. I give up. And that's what keeps us stuck, right? We set these huge goals that are like, in 6 months I'm gonna do something that I haven't been able to do in 27 years. But this is the time. We set ourselves up for failure whenever we have goals like this. Whenever we have goals that are so unrealistic that they come from this fantasy instead of coming into reality, right? So Capricorn is asking us to really find something that works. Find something that is not going to move. Something that you can say, okay, 5 minutes today, that's all I can give. And if you give that thing 5 minutes, even if it's 5 minutes of nothing, right? Goals don't necessarily have to be about more. It can be about less. I need less chaos. I want less distractions. I want less anxiety. I want less pressure. Maybe it can be used in the same way. I want more contentment. I want more peace. I want more stability, more structure, more discipline, more willpower, more control over myself. And I say myself because we have zero control over the outside. The things that we have control over are us, our thoughts, and our reactions. If you think something, that is something that you're choosing to think about. Because if you're thinking about a hot dog, and then suddenly a blue elephant, we get to choose to think about why I chose those, I don't know, but we get to think about those particular we get to discuss and think about those topics if we want to, if you're into hot dogs and elephants, I don't know. But this new moon is really asking us to establish ourselves. We're moving into Aquarius, and Aquarius is going to be the sign where new beginnings really start to take place on a bigger level. And I'll talk about that. But I also want to just come on here really quick. Of course, I do this as a living. This is what I love doing. I enjoy talking about this stuff. If you're unaware, I do have a school community that is focused on providing all of the music that you hear in these videos are in school. The moon music that I create, I call them lunar reflections. Those are only available on my school platform. So if you like the music, please feel free to join. It is a free community. I have manifestation guides in there. My intention is to post at least a couple of times, if not once a week, of just some thought-provoking, maybe some questions. And of course, if you like these videos, then perhaps there's other like-minded people in the community that you can get in contact with for whatever reasons that may be. Also, I make merch, so if you like the t-shirts that I wear, most of them are my design. They are within my Redbubble account, so I have clothing and merchandise, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff in there. So if you like it, if you want to support the channel and help me to continue doing this stuff, go check it out. I'll throw some links down, down there. But anyways, let's jump into this new moon, yeah? So before I continue, I want to discuss and just let you know, I do all this stuff in one take. I don't feel the need to jump in and edit myself, and whatever's meant to be said is meant to be said. And sometimes I go off on a tangent, sometimes I will talk about another topic. But just know I try and be as authentic and as real as possible in these videos. And just knock it out. Do it in one thing. So the January 18th, 2026 new moon rises in the sign of Capricorn. This sign symbolizes structure, responsibility, and long-term effort. Capricorn isn't about pressure or hustle. It's about stability. It's about building something that can actually support us. In the new moon, it's asking one grounded question woven gently through this energy. What are you willing to show up for consistently? Not perfectly and not all at once, just consistently, day in, day out, when you want to, when you don't want to. And with this new moon, there's a profound energy happening. We've been going through multiple events where numerous planets are gathered into one particular sign, and this is no different. With this new moon, we have several planets in Capricorn. We have the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Everything's being concentrated in this Capricorn energy. So things can feel serious and heavy, or there could be a sobering energy with the clarity, right? And with clarity comes less noise, fewer distractions, and a stronger sense of what actually matters and what can be let go of. With this moon, of course, there's always other things happening. It's never just the moon. And right now we have the planet Jupiter. It's still retrograde in the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is opposite Capricorn. So there is a contrasting energy here. So there is an energy that's being pulled inward. And especially over the last few months, there has been a revisiting of emotional safety, of attachments, old wounds around care, and how we feel held, what actually allows us to feel safe and at home within ourselves. There's an inward expansion that has been ongoing, and it's been preparing us for this moment. We've been asking ourselves, what makes us feel safe? What do my relationships look like? This relationship no longer serves me. This way of thinking no longer benefits my highest version. The way I'm doing this, maybe there's a better way, right? And it's preparing us for this Capricorn foundation of make it real, make it impactful, make it so that you cannot give up on it, because Capricorn is all about consistency, knowing that if you just put in a little bit of effort, eventually it'll pay off. A teaspoon at a time, eventually it adds up to pounds, and pounds weigh up to tons, on and on and on. So this is all preparation, and it's just adding to the pile. And with this new moon, it's not asking you to abandon your needs or your emotional needs for this success. It's asking you to build a life where care and responsibility can coexist, where your ambitions don't override your nervous system, and where your goals are fueled by self-respect rather than pressure. So as January continues, planets begin to shift, and they're shifting from the sign of Capricorn into Aquarius. And this is opening the door towards a future-minded thinking. It'll be focused on community and innovation. And with the planet Neptune preparing to enter Aries after a long chapter of dreaming, this is all culminating to forward momentum and action. And here we are in the year of the horse, right? 2026 is the year of the horse. And the horse is about movement. And, you know, what does a horse need in order to survive? It needs space. It needs the ability to just sprint and, you know, move itself through time and space and get the body moving, get the energy flowing, get the heart pounding. A horse needs that. And we are in a year of that energy of movement and just wanting to open ourselves up and open our stride and really take some big steps. And the energy is here for it. A year one in numerology, the zodiac year of the horse. We have this Capricorn energy that is asking us to stabilize our emotional worlds, with Jupiter on the opposite side expanding that inward safety. And we have Venus, the planet of love, Mars, the planet of willpower, Mercury, the planet of communication, the Sun, which is our ego and our soul, the Moon, which is our emotions, all in Capricorn, being rewritten before we go join Pluto in Aquarius and start this new age of Aquarius that has been building and building and building. You know, and before all that greatness can happen, Capricorn is asking for a foundation, a container, if you will, a structure that can hold everything you've learned over the past 4 to 6 months. The emotional processing that you've been going through, the relationship lessons, what you want, what you don't want, the heartbreaks, the recalibration of worth, maybe that inner growth that you know is happening, but it hasn't happened on the external yet, but you feel different. The energy inside feels different. Your thoughts are different. The way you show up for yourself is different. You're not who you were 6 months ago. And you know, you don't really need to know astrology to understand that the moon has significance. All through time, humans have been worshiping the moon and the sun because they're infungible. They don't move. They don't change. They are constant. They were there before humans and they will persist after us. So what I'm saying here is that in order to, if you want to say accept this moon, work with this moon, however you want to put it, all you really have to do is, how can you simplify your life? How can you commit to something that makes sense for you? And where can you stop overextending yourself and actually start building from integrity? You don't have to say yes to everything. If somebody asks you something, you can say no. Your no is your power. That is your self-respect. That is how you show up for yourself, by honoring what you know you can give, and maybe when you need rest. Because rest is equally as important as all of this transformation and metamorphosis, because if you don't allow yourself to rest, there will be no integration. The changes will happen, but there's no foundation for the changes to settle into. So rest. Even if it's hard, even if the mind says you need to be doing something, you're not doing enough, you need to be productive, you're not contributing to society, tell the mind to shush for a moment. And maybe reflect back on the things that you have done. And give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to heal. Give yourself permission to let go. because you are that powerful. You have that much creative potential within you that you can choose what you want to create. Most of us create from an unconscious place, and that's okay. But when we begin to choose from a conscious level, and we begin to make decisions that are for our most aligned self and not from a reactionary response that maybe we've been doing for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, since we were 3. We can change at any moment, but change does not come without discomfort. So this moon isn't asking you to do more or become more. It's asking you to integrate what you already are. So I want to offer a little bit of guidance here. What is one area of my life that would feel safer, steadier, or more supportive if I showed up for it consistently? And with that, if you get an answer, when you get an answer, what is one small realistic action that you can repeat at least once a week without pressure? What is something that you can hold yourself to? No matter what happens, no matter what the week throws at you, no matter what the world tries to say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough energy, I don't have. Where in your life can you say, I don't care if I don't have, I will create? Because at the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours. At the end of the day, we all have the same amount of time. Some of us more in the long term, some of us less. But we all wake up with the sun, we all go to sleep with the sun. And we all have the same amount of time. And so my challenge for you is find the time, make the time. No more excuses. If you have 6 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours of screen time, I want to tell you something. You have time. But are you using it effectively? And I say that with so much love, because I'm human and I fall into the trap as well. But it's that conscious awareness, being able to pull yourself out of it and say, this isn't productive for me. I can do something different. Even if it's no phone and just sitting there with your mind, with your thoughts, with your body, that can be difficult. You, right now, are enough exactly as you are. And this new moon is simply helping you build from that truth. I invite you to say to yourself out loud or in your mind a few simple affirmations. I choose what is sustainable. I commit to what truly matters. And I trust myself to grow at my own pace. Again, like I said, if this stuff resonates with you, please join the Awakened Alchemy community. Your light, your heart, and your love is definitely needed. The more we come together, the more like-minded hearts and minds that come together, the more impact that we can have. When a bunch of drops come together, it's like a bucket. And when a bucket drops into a pond, it makes a very big splash. Again, I got my merchandise out there if you want the shirts or stickers, or if you like the music, please check it out within the community or on my TikTok or on the YouTube. I'll leave links down below. But I truly hope that you take action for yourself and for your future self, because however old you are right now, you're not living for you. You're living for that version in 20 years. So do what needs to be done now for that version. Just like the younger version did what they had to do for you currently. You're much stronger than you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.
I choose what is safe. I build from what is real. I am already home.